It's time for the absolutely... I'm on my way! Completely! I'm almost there! Random! Why are there so many stairs? Podcast! Oh, jeez! With Andrew Rhodes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast for Saturday, December 4th, 2021. I'm your host, Andrew Rhodes, as always, here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And I realized something interesting this week. Did you know that at least up until the 9th of this month, every single number is a palindrome if you do the date right? 12, insert up to 9, 21. It's all a palindrome. Isn't that cool? Anyway, what do I got to talk about this week? Well, believe it or not, Gamestop is pushing their employees to the breaking point during the holiday rush. Of course they are. Yeah. Steam has a new chart topper, and it's a rare treat for Western Mech fans. Hell yeah. Condom Battler is back, baby. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. Would you like a life-size quintessential quintuplet stand? Well, if you do, it's going to run you about $1,600 a sister. Ouch. The Eva Store had a massive data breach of over 17,000 credit cards. And I think this is taking collecting to a whole new level. A wrestling man has collected over 2,700 copies of Burger King's one video game. Okay, whatever floats your boat there, buddy. But hey, all this and more this week on the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. But before we go any further into this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, dogs, alien species, beings from beyond the universe, you know the song and dance. If you don't, hum along and we'll sing it together, shall we? If you're interested in oddities, weird stuff, collectibles, DVDs, trading cards, action figure parts, toy stuff, what have you, one person's trash is always another person's treasure on eBay, and that's where I am. That's right, I have an eBay page, ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. Wide variety of crap for sale. I mean, come on, it's the worldwide flea market. This is like the greatest place that you can find anything. Where else could you get Kleenexes that were used by Dr. Dre and a bunch of Shatner's old toupees? I guarantee you can find anything on eBay, and if you can't, somebody probably has it on there. Believe it or not, they probably do. I mean, come on, you can find anything on eBay. Within reason, of course, but anything nonetheless. But still, if you're over on eBay, come check me out on eBay as well. I have my page. Again, that's ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. And don't forget, while you're out there surfing the information superhighway, swing on over to Social Media City and come hang out with me on Twitter at Otaku Rhodes. That's the @ symbol, the one above the two, capital O-T-A-K-U, capital R-H-O-A-D-S. And don't forget to check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page. I also have Patreon. It's Patreon.com/WebDesigner18. And I also have a Ko-fi page as well if you want to support the channel. I mean, those two platforms work for some reason, damned if I know, but yeah, come on, people, come check me out. And don't forget, while you're here on the channel, while you're watching, or I should say listening to this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you can be made aware of when new videos drop right here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Alright, so how'd my week go? 5 days of a living hell. Let's just go with that. I mean, alright. For starters, when you start actually getting along with your coworkers and you still want to leave, that's the problem. Although I kind of realized, if anybody out there has ever seen the TV show ER, that's the one that took place there in Chicago with John Carter, Noah Wiley's character. You had Anthony Edwards' character, Dr. Mark Green. It's the one where George Clooney was in for a few seasons, got the nurse pregnant, then ran like hell. Yeah, yeah, that show. Yeah, that's the one. Well, I kind of came to the realization this week that I'm sort of like the John Carter of where I work at. So, yay, I'm the John Carter of where I work at, because I've been there the longest out of all of them. at that particular store, and I'm like, oh god. And yeah, it's terrifying. But I am starting to get along with the newer coworkers, though I still am looking to leave. Honestly, there's no argument about that whatsoever, and I have my reasons. And oh yeah, it's definitely stacking up faster and faster as the holiday goes on. But yay, so that's always fun. But yeah, we're starting to get along. We're starting to get that little bonding thing. We're starting to work really well together. They're starting to figure out the stuff before, they see it, so which is a good thing. And I've been teaching them, so yay. But yeah, so that's just been that this week. I had Sunday off, almost got called in, but I was in the middle of making my lunch. Got guilt tripped on Thursday, so then I sat in the parking lot from 2:30 in the morning because I didn't know what time the person that was coming was going to unlock the door, because I'm like, okay, well, they were asking, can we come early? They're guilt tripping me. I'm like, you know what? I'll just be up by, be there by 3 o'clock just in case. Nope, didn't show up till 4, but yeah, I sat in the parking lot. I had a nice, hour-long nap. Yeah, and I basically was up from 3 o'clock straight through to 7:30 last night. I was just up. I didn't crash or anything. I was kind of shocked at that, but that's never going to happen again. If it does, I don't think my body will handle it a second time. I think the first time it worked out well. I don't think it'll handle it the second time. That'll end pretty badly, but yeah, so that's been my week so far. Lots of other crap's been going on, but that's been my week so far, just trying to get through this hectic shit. But yay, it's always fun. I did get the Q&A uploaded last week, for those of you that listened to it on Monday. Now, remember, there is no December Q&A, because I know I'm not going to have the time for it, especially now, after seeing what was left over here for me at the fire company that I help out as a administrative assistant to. Oh yeah, it's yeah, I know I'm not gonna have the time. I know I'm not gonna have the time for a December Q&A. That's not happening at all. But yeah, I did get that uploaded. I also have up to day 10 of the 12 days of Rantmas uploaded. Those are going to be starting on December 13th, so mark your calendars, folks. The 12 days of Rantmas, you're going to love this series. Nice little swan song, I guess, for the finale of the, I guess I should say the finale of the Rant videos, the 12 days of Rantmas. I am working on my special Christmas present to everybody. I just don't know how good it's going to be now, since timing, scheduling, and figuring everything out is now of the utmost importance. So yeah, it's going to be fun. But anyway, let's dive in to the podcast. We got a lot to cover, not a lot of time to do it. We're like the reverse of Willy Wonka, but not in a good way. Alright, so good old GameStop. Last year they started pulling this magic little bullshit song and dance where, hey, we're gonna, force our employees to have this competition to earn them more time to work on Black Friday. This time, they're just going to push them right to the breaking point. Yeah, so you got pay freezes, online orders, and staffing shortages are just plaguing the video game chain. And the last one's still standing, yeah, but they're also the worst at this point. I mean, like I said, when you start paying your customers to come into your goddamn store and come into your establishment, you're paying them. Oh, here's $5 a month. Come on in, spend $5, buy some shit. Don't mind us. Come on in, buy some shit. It's only $5. Buy some shit. Doesn't roll over. Yeah, no, it's just one of those. You're still getting screwed. But of course, remember though, GameStop has had this magical Cinderella time, because holy Christ, it's been one of those things. Because remember, those are the people at the top of the GameStop pyramid are the ones that are reaping the benefits of this. The revenue is down, stores are closing, but the stock price is soaring faster than a Super Bowl on crack. Oh yeah, remember that whole entire? I still swear that was insider trading. I swear to that it was insider trading. It had to have been. Yeah, but it's hovering, though, around an unprecedented $200 a share, forging gilded or glided parachutes for its fleeing C-suites. Basically, it's making golden parachutes for those higher-up executives that are going to be out on their ass, and they're going to be like, I'm still richer than you, as they go flying down the embankment while the poor employees are pushed off the cliff to their death. Yep, that's how GameStop's running this crap now. Oh, yeah. But for many at the bottom, however, it's been one of the worst in recent memories. With the current holiday onslaught driving the final nail in the coffin for those tired of all the bullshit. Hey, guess what? I'm tired of all the bullshit! Yeah, the GameStop subreddit, a digital water cooler employees gather around to compensate. Basically, they gather around to bitch. I mean, why do you not go around a water cooler to not bitch? That's just what the water cooler is there for. It's not there for you to go and get water. You can get water out of the bathroom sink. No, you go around the water cooler to see how Bob in accounting's making out with the 21-year-old that he picked up at the bar last night. Or you're going there to see how, Susan's doing up in sales. Does she have the baby yet? That's what you do with the water cooler. You go around, you shoot the shit. Yeah. But it's been even more grim than usual. One's quoted as saying, I did the best thing I could think of doing for my mental health and dropped those keys. One user wrote over the weekend in GameStop's parlance for quitting. Last year is when things started to turn into a psychological abusive relationship between me and this company, wrote another. The last few weeks have been the worst. And that's the truth about retail at this point, too, is that it is a love-hate relationship. I'm going through that crap right now at work, but then again, I've been there for 5 years. So, I've been there for 5 years. This is my 6th holiday season, if you think about it, because the first one, I've been with the company for 5 years. And no, I do not work at GameStop, so I work at a different retailer. But you figure I've been with where I work at for 5 years, but this is my 6th holiday. And I did the math on that, and it's like, God, it's horrifying. It really is. Yeah. There have been a flurry of posts like this recently as the company approaches the busiest time of the year. When GameStop screws their employees to the wall and basically has a beat their ass competition. Yes, oh God, this is just massively. I'm getting jokes out of this, and to be honest with you, I feel sorry for the employees. I really do, because keep in mind, you have to deal with pissed off customers that are going to come into your store. They're going to be like, how come this game doesn't work anymore? Well, did you download the day one patch? What the fuck do I need a day one patch for? It's a goddamn video game. I want it to work. No, that's not how games work anymore. Games, you get the beta disc, and then you have to download the rest of the game. That's how the games work nowadays. That's actually how they work. But GameStop has always been a notoriously difficult retail job that people put up with in order to be in the proximity of video games. Or, in this case, to have a paycheck and to afford food. But the ongoing pandemic, labor shortages, skyrocketing inflation, and transformation of the company into an online sales giant has put strain on employees like never before. Every store is held together by tape and glue, one current store manager told Kotaku. Tape and glue, yeah, you can see it. See, if you look at the picture up here, you can kind of see the tape and the glue behind the GAMES O and P. There's nothing around the T. The T must be pretty solid on there. But you can see the tape and the glue up there. It's really holding that together. It's really doing good. GameStop did not respond to a request for comment. Of course not. They're not going to say, oh, no, we're not screwing up. We're not making, we're not pushing our employees to the breaking point. No, it's all lies. No. Oh, this is just sad, but it's so hilarious. Following the conclusion of online meme lords in Wall Street earlier this year, GameStop's stock price inflated to the record-shattering heights. In June, the company exploited what that store manager described as dystopic stock market bullshit to sell $1.1 billion in new stock, which I swear it's got to be illegal somewhere. Bringing its total cash on hand up to $2 billion. You think the employees are going to get any of that shit? Hell no. That's not going to them. They get a small fraction of a fraction of a fraction of that. And that's about it. But many stores have barely seen a dime of that. 6 employees from different locations throughout the country told Kotaku instead a pay freeze they say has been in place for the last 2 years has kept employees at minimum rates well below industry averages. So you're screwing your employees. You're not even buying them dinner first. The entire concept when you're screwing an employee, when you're screwing people, you buy them dinner first. They're not low-class hookers. They're high-class hookers. You gotta buy them dinner first. Then you fuck them over. No, you buy them dinner first. That's how you do this. You buy them dinner first. No, it doesn't work like that. Come on. I like how the one goes, I can fucking go to Target right down the street and make more money stocking shelves with milk and cheese overnight than I'm making right now running an entire store, according to one current employee. While big box stores and supermarkets are raising entry-level rates to $12 and $15 in some places, GameStop key holders in charge of opening and closing the stores are making $9. $9 an hour! Oh! Oh, this is textbook. This is shit you don't do for your, this is what you don't do to keep your employees happy. You don't screw them, and if you do, you buy them dinner first. That means you give them, like, here's a 50-cent pay raise, make yourself seem like you're important, and then BAM! Then you screw them to the wall. God. Places like Target, Walmart, and Best Buy were closed on Thanksgiving, but GameStop, no, but not GameStop. It stood upon its hill looking down at all the people having turkey and stuffing and is like, get your asses into my store! Buy my stuff! Buy it online! My employees don't want to eat! They're here working! They don't give a crap about their families! Word of the surprise opening came down from management in early October. GameStop's subreddit filled with complaints from employees who would no longer be able to travel for the holidays to see families some hadn't seen in over a year because of COVID. We don't get Thanksgiving off because corporate values cash more than its employees, one user wrote. Yep, it all comes down to the dineros, greenbacks, cabbage, and all that fun money. I mean, come on, it's all, if you think about it, it's all Monopoly money at this point. It's all Monopoly. I'm having a blast with this. Because I can attest to this, as I fought at work to try to get my 1 day back so that I could get laundry done at a reasonable time. And I succeeded for the time being, but I don't think it's going to hold. Yeah, this is just horrible. But a year after launch, the PS5 is still continually sold out everywhere. But 3 GameStop stores told Kotaku they had anywhere from a handful to more than a dozen in stock starting on Thanksgiving, followed by Xbox Series X's, S's, and Nintendo Switches on Black Friday and into the weekend, propelling an even bigger holiday rush than usual at some locations. People are ravenous for these systems, one employee told Kotaku. Yes, it's like the lion hunting down the gazelle. It's like, I see you. I'm going to get you. And then they just jump on it. Yeah, it's what it is. Compounding this onslaught was a massive increase in the number of online orders each store was expected to ship due to the huge Black Friday discounts and pre-owned deals like buy 2, get 1 free. Wow. Buy 2 to get 1 free. Wow. Online order counts that rarely surpassed 100 were now breaking caps of 300 or more. Some employees claimed 3 employees from different stores told Kotaku that cash registers went occasionally unstaffed and some had to work late in order to keep up with all of the new orders. One manager said they started Black Friday at 6:30 a.m. and didn't leave until 11:30 p.m. That's 17 hours, by the way, for those of you out there trying to keep track of this. That's 17 hours. If we're going to treat stores like Amazon fulfillment centers, then we need Amazon fulfillment center hours. God damn it! What user? I love comments. I'd love to do an entire video just reading comments on stuff. These are fun. Yeah, so one user wrote that on the GameStop subreddit. Shut up before corporate hears us. Ruins our bathrooms and gives us bottles. It gives us bottles of medicine instead. I think that's a human rights violation somewhere. You need to have plumbing. I think that's a human rights violation. I'm sorry, I'm loving this. I really am. I'm getting a huge. I feel horror. I feel sad for the employees. I really do. Here's a life preserver. Go to Target. Go to Walmart. Go to Best Buy. Hell, go anywhere else. There are people that are hiring. You just have to go there and go. Please, for the love of God, give me. I'd like to apply for a job. Just fill out the application. They'll probably take you right now, and it's like, oh my God, you're a really good employee. Yeah, you can stay after the holidays. Please come join us. Thank you. Thank you. It's so good to finally be loved again. Yeah. I love it. A part of GameStop's exploding their stock price has revolved around the company's takeover of the former Chewy.com founder. Takeover by former Chewy.com founder Ryan Cohen, who cares? Who made billions selling pet food online. Okay, so you sold pet food, and now you're going into games. Yeah, that sounds legit. He installed some former Amazon executives at the company, and GameStop has since reduced online shipping times for games from weeks to days, according to some employees Kotaku spoke with. The company has been pretty transparent about a new push to transforming existing stores into online distribution centers. But without better pay or improved infrastructure, the new strategy is falling entirely on the backs of already exhausted, browbeaten staff. Yeah, it's Pharaoh whipping the slaves, basically. Basically what it's Pharaoh whipping the slaves, sadly. Every employee Kotaku spoke with said turnover has been at an all-time high, with those who last more than a year taking on the mantle of seasoned veterans. I've been at where I work at for 5 years, and apparently I'm a seasoned veteran, and it's scaring the Christ. It puts the fear of God into me. I'm not going to lie to you. It's scaring the crap out of me. They've got kids running these stores, said one store manager. They can't even afford cars. Mom drives them to work. This company is continuing to... Oh, I gotta do an entire video just reading comments. I swear to God, this is funny. This company is continuing to boldly go where no fucking retailer has gone before. Oh my God, I love this. Can I find this subreddit? Where's this subreddit? Can I read this subreddit? Is it open to the public? I want to read it. I want to read the game. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God, I want to read this subreddit. This has got to be good. There's a GameStop subreddit. Oh God, yeah. Oh jeez. I gotta read this. So this was from a month ago. I just pulled it up. We don't get Thanksgiving off because corporate values cash more than its employees. A decent amount of managers will already know why, and I suspect more will find out in the next few days. But in short, most of us don't get to see our families on Thanksgiving because corporate has a cash grab planned. Heaven forbid they waited until we open at 7 a.m. for Black Friday instead of having us work Thanksgiving night. Oh yeah, hell no. I want them to stop running the GameStop Cares ads in the store because that's a damn lie. Oh God, I want to see this. Tell me I can read this. Oh, I want to read this subreddit. Please, this is too damn funny. Power to the prophets. Oh my God. Employee Trades Day. As always, we appreciate all of your hard work this holiday season. Oh, that's a lie. You appreciate us so much that you started a 50% trade boost promotion for all customers the day before the employee appreciation boost was scheduled to start. Not only that, but the customer one runs for a full week after the employee one is scheduled to end. Oh, you bastards. Warehouse life. I just got, oh god, oh man, not enough hours. Could a walkout actually work? No. 15 years as a company, 2 weeks went in today. Oh, there's this was put up a day ago. Somebody's actually leaving. Oh, I love this post already. So, by the way, sad in a way about leaving, but I'll have a nice gap between jobs and get a 15-day vacation around Christmas. That sounds nice. I'm gonna have to find that subreddit again and read that. Jesus Christ, guys. Where no fucking retailer has gone before. Cash, the final hold of your life. This is the story of the game store called GameStop, whose mission to seek out cash in all forms and grab it. To boldly go where no fucking retailer has gone before. I love it. Good time laughing. And shit, I thought the joke earlier this week at work made me laugh my ass off. This is even better. Oh, shit. While GameStop has traditionally found no shortage of young gamers whose passion it can exploit to upsell customers on useless warranties and pre-orders for the latest Funko Pop, it may have finally soured the deal too much for the newer ranks. One employee said when they started, they used to get... they used to at least get codes for the latest Call of Duty. Now they're lucky to even get point cards to spend on Call of Duty's Battle Pass. Oh! Quote, employees are forced to hear repeating messages daily about how GameStop cares, but every action has proved otherwise, one store manager told Kotaku. Store morale does not exist. Upper management wants us to hire anyone with a pulse, despite experience or knowledge of the space. I'll be honest, I contemplate dropping my keys and walking out almost every shift. I mean, to be fair, we've been playing messages at work all the time. You know, Toys for Tots. Oh God, what was one of the other ones? Well, besides Christmas music, we got like Toys for Tots, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, no, it gets annoying. It gets annoying fast. I will not lie. Especially when you hear CeeLo Green singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer half a dozen times. And I actually asked the district manager, who do I request about better Christmas music? Oh, no. That's not in our hands. We get our music from blah, blah, blah. It's already picked for us. Yeah, it's shit for the fucking 50s. We got Justin Bieber playing. We got a lot of 50s songs playing. We got CeeLo Green singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I swear if I hear Frosty the fucking Snowman one more time, I'm going to scream. There's already that stupid... holiday one that drives me nuts. It's already pissing me off, and it's December 4th, and I've been listening to this shit since November. Please make it stop. But we care about our employees, and we get that messages at work all the time. You know, we're committed to keeping our customers and our employees safe. Oh, okay, sure, yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. But yes, holy crap, I feel sorry for the employees, but you gotta read some of that subreddit. You can actually pull it up in the article. Just click on a couple of the links. It'll pull up the subreddit. Those things are worth reading. Oh my God, are they worth reading? Jesus. I can't believe that. This is beautiful. It's just beautiful. Alright, so it's obviously no hidden secret to anybody that I love mechs. I love mech series. They're one of my favorites next to Slice of Life and Action Adventure. You don't get many of the Super Robot Wars games around in the US because it's a heavily Japanese, it's heavily stuck in Japan. Hell, it's almost like Another Century Zero or Another Century episodes. They're basically Japanese based. And you can play it if you get the bootlegs or you get the imports. But you're not getting your hands on them normally. We don't get them too much around here. It's one of the biggest series in Japan with around 50 games to its name. But it's only a handful Only a handful, though, of those games have been released in North America during its 30-year run. The latest, Super Robot Wars 30, was one of Steam's top sellers in October, and for good reason. It's everything good about mech anime and manga in one shiny metal package. Yep, it's badass robots whooping ass and taking names. It's opening up a can of whoop ass. Super Robot Wars 30 is a strategy RPG in which you command an army of mechs in turn-based battles. It's the only downside I hate about these games, but let me put it this way. I played that Zoids Legacy game that's basically Super Robot Wars, but with the Zoids franchise. And if I could put up with it for that, I could probably put up with it for this, because you get to play as your favorite mech. I mean, if my favorite mech's in the game and I can play as it, screw it. I'm going to play. I don't care. I'm going to play. I will love that. But, you collect against collective forces of anime evil. You move your mech minions across the grid-based map, engaging enemies in gloriously animated back-and-forth attacks, and then the computer-controlled enemies take their turn. A turn-based strategy game it's pretty basic stuff, trading blows with one until the other one runs out of hit points and explodes. It's the units you're playing as, though. That's what the real draw is. You want Gundam? They got 30. Super Robot Wars 30 has Gundam. They got Mobile Suit Gundam, Mobile Suit Zeta. So they got Zeta Gundam, they got Mobile Suit Gundam, Victory Gundam, and more. Well, Zeta Gundam was pretty cool, but then again, I also liked Wing Zero. That was one of my favorites. So Wing Zero and Zeta Gundam I would probably take. Crave more obscure mech, though, like the King of Braves Gao Gaigar. It's in here. I mean, there's probably, I think it's probably everything that's up on here. So we got Mankaiser Z. Definitely got, that's the new Gundam. Oh my god, they got Gridman! I see Gridman! I see Servo! I see Gridman! Oh my god, I see Gridman. Let's see if I can pull this picture up, make it bigger. Oh my god, I see Gridman. Yes, they have Servo! They have Gridman! Screw it! Screw it! I'm in love! I'm in love! I'm in love! They have Gridman. They have Gridman. They have Gridman! Oh, hell yeah! Dude! Oh! Hell no! That's the best! How about some steam-powered mechs from Sakura Wars series? Or magical mechs from Magic Knight's Rayearth? They're all right here in one sweet, sweet package. The 30 in Super Robot Wars 30 is for the 3 decades that have passed since the series debuted in 1991 on the Game Boy. Out of all the Super Robot Wars games and spin-offs, released during the 30-year period, North America has only seen 3 of them. Why? Because the game is a licensing hell of a nightmare outside of Japan. It's true. It's a licensing nightmare in Japan, but outside of Japan, forget it. In Japan, it's already a pain in the ass to get it. This basically, if anybody ever heard the story of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, now you know that movie has both Disney and Warner Brothers, and they had to bend so many copyright laws. They didn't break them, they had to bend them so badly to get them all in there, that it would never happen again. It will never happen. A movie like that will never happen again, because they had to bend so many copyright laws, it wasn't funny. Outside of Japan, for here, that would be a hell. That'd be hell on earth. Trying to get the licensing agreements for everything. Like, look, we want to put this in the... No, come on! Why can't we have it in the... Come on, please! I'd be on my hands and knees. Come on, give us Servo. Okay, alright, screw Servo. I'm going to come back to Servo. I want Servo in this game. I'm going to come back. How about this, and this? And we'll let you pick their powers and abilities. You can make them OP. We don't care. We just want them in the game. Oh, come on. Tell us what you want. We'll give it to you. That's basically how it would end up going. But it's a licensing nightmare in Japan. It's worse outside of Japan, but it's even a hell inside Japan, because it's basically the Who Framed Roger Rabbit of video games, basically. They have to bend copyright laws. They got to bend, shit left and right. They have to basically be a contortionist just to get the licensing agreement to work. I mean, they got to be like Neo in the Matrix and go, yeah, I'm avoiding the bullets. Yeah, that's how they got to be. We're having your mech appear in a Super Robot War game is a badge of honor. Yeah, here in the States, where characters like Mazinkaiser or Mazinkaiser, inspired by the robot I knew as a kid as Transitor Z, are far from household names. It's a marvel that we've gotten any of these games at all. Look at how much legal text Bandai Namco has to put at the bottom of their official screenshots. It's like, yeah, well, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is nuts. I want to see if I can read some of this. There is a shit ton of this. All rights reserved. All rights reserved. All right. There's like a shit ton of copyright things down here. It is just insanity. There is. There seriously is. A screenshot from Super Robot Wars 30 showing a whole bunch of legal text at the bottom. Yeah, it is insanity. You gotta have all. Ooh. That would be a nightmare. But yeah, it's a strategy game, though, where you must travel from mission to mission, gushing over each new addition to their ever-growing arsenal of beloved mechs and mech pilots. Sometimes your goal is to defend a strategic asset, sometimes just blowing up shit. Every enemy robot is different, and oh, it's all so much fun. It takes place in a combined universe where Gundam mechs, robots, steam machines, not those steam machines, and anything vaguely big and mechanical band together to fight for the future against similarly unrecognizable enemies, or recognizable enemies even. It's every mech you love versus the Walkaroo from Majestic Prince, or the Republic of Zeon, Neo Zeon, Magic Knight, Ray Earth Golems, and Sakura War Demons. Hell, it's basically a gigantic mishmash of everything, and by God, it's worth the fun. You can play as freaking massively powerful mechs and just whoop ass and take names. They got Dygard in here. I want to know if the Dygard's in this. I know there was one that Dygard was in. I've seen gameplay of this. I love the gameplay of it because it's just so funny. And every time I see the gameplay, I'm just instantly taken back to Zoid's Legacy, and I'm like, oh my God, I love that. That was so much fun. Yeah, the story though isn't important. It's not. It's shitty about the game. It's horrible. Your duty is to travel around the universe, participate in missions, which are massive turn-based strategy battles against hordes of enemies. Yeah, it's same old. Insert here. Blah blah blah. The launch trailer. Oh, there's a launch trailer. That's just beautiful. When not fighting for the fate of a uniquely combined universe, so that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. You can browse records, read character bios, and mech profiles. Make a list of shows that you'll have to catch up once you can get all the references and Easter eggs. Oh God, I love games. I love mech-based stuff. It's just one of my favorite little things. But yes, if you want to check this out, there's a launch trailer. It is definitely one of the best, I think, Super Robot Wars games out there. I've seen a little bit of it prior to reading this. It's worth checking out. I mean, I love robots. I love mechs. I just love the ass whooping that happens when you screw people over. It's beautiful. I love robot stuff. That's why I play Mech Arena. I play Mech Warriors Arena on my tablet, and I love playing that game. I really do. It's well worth checking out. I love it. I think it's great. I don't think anybody would have a problem with it, but holy crap. Well worth it. Check it out if you get a chance. All right. Now, there was a Sailor Moon condom. That is my all-time favorite topic I have ever talked about on this podcast. And I will never deny that. 5 years I've been doing this podcast. Now it's a little over 5 years, but that was the best topic I've ever talked about. We have another condom-based topic, and this time it's a fucking anime. It's Condom Battler Goro. The anime is back to promote safe sex in Japan. Years ago, I remember making a comment because the one Gamestop I went to was right next to a pharmacy, and I remember making the comment and the joke, and the one employee laughed at it. Because I said, you have the best you're the best retail spot that anybody could ever hope for. And they looked at me and they're like, well, there's not a lot of foot traffic, but yeah, we're by a busy roadway. I said, not even that. I said, you are a store that is geared towards gamers, introverts, nerds, what have you. And you are right next door to a pharmacy. They could pick up their Clearasil, their pimple poppers, and their condoms, come right over here and buy games, and then go home. It was the best. That employee was. I remember that employee was losing it. He loved that joke. Oh my god, it was funny. But yes, this is just even funnier. So of course, though, folks, you may recall the Condom Battler Goro web anime that was unleashed last year. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. But Japan's leading manufacturer of condoms, Okamoto Industries, so the shorts promoted safe sex while painting the picture of a non-existent long-running anime series that both invoked nostalgia and got the message across in a humorous way. Well, it's back for more. This time it's serious. Oh god, is he using a trash bag? Yeah, this week's podcast is just making me laugh at this point. Ensuing the 90s anime-style Condom Battler Goro Revive takes place 5 years and 6 months in the future. That's an exact date! 5.5 years into the future. 5 years, 6 months. Wow! 5 years, 6 months. Tell me that the power that you had didn't break. I don't think I can tell me that this is a joke, right? Because I'm loving every second of it if it isn't. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's only like it's only like a less than a minute long commercial, less than a minute long thing. It is just hilarious as hell. It does look like a really like badass anime. You're like, oh my god, it's so cool. Like, oh, there was somebody that, you know, just lost the love. And then it's like, oh, okay, now we're at this like massive facility. People are like, okay, we have, this is a fucking huge ass shit. It's like Saiyan Scouters, and everybody's like, oh yeah, we're gonna find this stuff. We got an old guy there. What the hell is this? Okay. I'm just gonna. Alright, it's even worse than I thought. Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. He sticks it in his watch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh, it ends with to be condom. Oh, that's just wrong. That was wrong. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that was just horrible. That was horrible. But this one, though, lets audiences know that it is wrong to think that it's embarrassing to wear a condom. The second video urges it's a big problem not to be able to say wear a condom. I just want to know, I have this question, who the hell thought this was a good idea? I mean, when I think anime and I think, you know, sex, this is not what I'm imagining. This is not even close to, these two things don't even go together in the same context. This is basically Sailor Moon promoting safe sex with her condom, and she's winking at me, but in this case, it's like, the guy's gone Street Fighter and is royally pissed off. Oh, God. Oh, okay, he can't get it up. Okay, I got it. He's got intimacy. He's impotent. I got it. He's impotent. And she's, here comes the condom again. Jesus Christ. You see? What the hell is this? This is by far the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. My God. Oh, now they hug. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, and then they got married. Oh, that's great. What the hell was that? Oh, my God. What the hell was that? He's the condom man. Could you imagine if that would be like a whole 30-minute episode? That's a whole 30-minute episode. I'm gonna get Alright, so hopefully this is the last we'll see of Condom Battler Goro, but I kind of hope it is. I kind of hope it is. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the Sailor Moon condom thing was bad enough, but this is like Street Fighter. It's like Street Fighter making me think about condoms, and now I'm thinking about anime. The sad thing is that you already have people thinking that anime is porn, and now you're basically like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a condom commercial now in anime form. Oh, that's great, that's great. So, you just assume that everybody that watches anime is a pervert. Nice to know. Good to know that, good to know that's what's going down. Love to know that. That's just great. Alright, so it's always fun when you can get like a life-size cutout or a stand of a favorite character from a TV show, a movie, what have you. I remember years ago at the one FYE that I used to go to when they were closing that one down and everything was getting so heavily marked down. We're talking like 70% off, 50% off. I walked in the one day. I had no money. I just wanted to see what they had left. I was just kind of curious how dry up it was. And the person looked at me, and they had this Kaylee Cuoco sign. The one that played Penny on The Big Bang Theory. I can never pronounce her last name. But they had a life-size stand of her. Cardboard cutout. Now, I've been eyeing this thing for weeks. Okay, and I mean, I had been eyeing this for weeks. And the person looks at me and goes, just points at it, it's like 80% off. And I looked at him, and I pulled my, because I had my wallet in my coat pocket, I just pulled my pants pockets out, and I'm like, he just looks at me like, just took it in the trash, dude, I'll just take it out of the trash. I'll dumpster dive for it, I'll dumpster dive any day of the week for that. But, well, you could get like a life-size stand or a cardboard cutout of one of your favorite characters from like a show or a movie. It's always a good moment. That's when you can call yourself a collector. That's when you can call yourself a fan. It's like, I've reached a new level. I'm now an obsessive fan. Why? Because I have a cardboard cutout of, insert character here sitting in my closet. Well, if you want a life-size quintessential quintuplet stand, it's going to run you about $1,600 a sister. Ow! Yeah. Now, to be fair, I could kind of understand it because they kind of do explain to you how tall they are here, I think. But, yeah! $1,600 a pop! Hell no. So, yeah, the comedy series, the Quintessential Quintuplets is about to come to life thanks to a new series of illustrated acrylic stands. These aren't the type of stands you sit up on your desk for display, though. No, they're life-size. Of all 5 sisters, they'll run you about $1,600 a pop. Ow! That's like a good, oh my god, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money! Oh my god, that's a lot of cash. How much is that? I figure how much that is. $1,600 a pop here. So we got 1,600 times 5 and about $8,000! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Yeah, not every otaku's dream, huh? Oh well, now's the time you can really show people. This is the only one I care about. This is my waifu out of that series. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, the stands are available via Japanese online store C Anime, which recently started taking orders for the sisters. They come with a keychain-sized version of the illustration in question, so you can evaluate your future purchase decisions with a look at each of them below. Why don't they just sell the keychain? Can I just buy the keychain? That's gotta be cheaper. Can I just buy the keychain? I don't want to buy the whole goddamn thing. I mean, yes, it is kind of cute. It is interesting, but I don't want to buy the whole goddamn thing. I don't want to buy $1,600. Come on. Holy Christ. The $1,600 stands are basically $181,500 yen stands are set to be delivered between late February and early March. Would-be buyers are limited to just one stand of each character per person. One stand of each character per person. So if you got $8,000, you could definitely get all 5 of them. Wow, that's wrong. It's safe to say, though, that this is not going to be, the next item isn't going to be as pricey as these, though, but they are featuring illustrations along the way, other items. But this is how Crunchyroll describes the series, as it quotes, I'm going to mispronounce this name, basically, that's good. A high school second year from a poor family receives a highly appealing offer to work part-time as a tutor. But his students turn out to be girls from his own class. What's more, they're quintuplets, and all 5 are beautiful, but happen to be problem students who have borderline grades and hate studying. Looks like his first assignment will be to win all the sisters' trust. Each day is a wild party in this rom-com centering around the quintuplet sisters of the Nakano household. Oh God. The sad part is, like, there's no link to this site so I can see it. I want to see how much, no, nothing. I mean, what the hell? I want to, can I buy it off of this? No, what the hell? All right, let's see if I can find it. See anime. There's gotta, I want to see. There has got to be. There has got to be. Well, see anime LTD. Is this the one? Please tell me this is it. Oh, I hope this isn't it. I really hope this isn't it. This can't be it. Hold on here. Canvases, anime. Us canvases. Oh, no. So this can't be it. Oh, well. I mean, I would love to see it, but they don't have a link in here. That sucks. I thought they would have had a link. But, yeah. Yeah. Why can't you just sell the keychains? Can I just buy all 5 of the keychains or something to make it cheap? $1,600 a pop! What the hell? Holy Christ, $1,600 a pop. That's a lot of cheese there. That is a huge chunk of cheese. That's a massive amount of cheddar, folks. $1,600 for a statue! Well, if your neighbors already thought you were weird, stick it in the front lawn. That'd be an interesting conversation to have with Mr. and Mrs. Lipinski. Yeah, hi, I bought the statue. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah. I gotta widen the door, though. You want to keep an eye on her for me for a little bit? It's almost like that leg lamp from A Christmas Story. It's so bad. Oh, God. Now, when you think of the word data breach and Evangelion, you don't assume anything. You're just like, oh, those are just 2 completely random different things. Nope. Believe it or not, the Evangelion store ran into some major issues when the site announced a data breach that led to a ton of compromised information between June 8th of 2020 and June 30th of 2021. So for over a year, identifiable information was leaked, including passwords and 17,828 credit card numbers. Congratulations, you royally fucked up for an entire year! If this would be Apple, if this would have been Target, this would be Amazon, they would have like, hey, we had a data breach. Stop all credit card transactions. Oh my God, we're gonna piss people off. Evangelion Store. It's been a year. Oh, well, it's June. Oh my God, what the hell? No! It's like, sounding the alarm once the dam's already burst and half the town's flooded. That's when you finally sound the alarm. Like, oh, hey, whoa, why? Oh, wow, the dam's lost a lot of water. Oh my God, half the town's flooded! Yeah, that's when you fucking sound the alarm for an entire year. Jesus Christ. The store removed the ability to pay by card as soon as the credit card companies alerted it to the breach on July 12th. At the time of this writing, the Evangelion Store is offline for an indefinite period. They are screwed! Come on, there's no way in hell you're going to come back from this. According to the announcement from Groundworks, which runs the store, the breach was due to a vulnerability in part of the Evangelion Store system operated by our company. A closer look at the personal information leaked reveals that it specifically includes cardholder names, credit card numbers, expiration dates, security codes, and logins, email addresses, and passwords for the online store itself. And you let this shit go on for a year. This would be Amazon, Walmart, Target, anybody else. They would have stopped this after like maybe six. I'm going to be generous here, maybe like half a year, maybe even less than that. An entire year. You done fucked up. Big time. Those who have been affected will be contacted directly by the Evangelion Store about the next steps to be taken. So what, you're going to give them credit and say, please don't sue us? Or what? Because I kind of feel like they should be taking a class action suit to your ass. Or just start suing your ass. Honestly, I think this would be the cause to sue your ass. You personally threw their information out there into the wild, and you didn't do anything about it for an entire year, and they could have been financially screwed, and they can technically take you down for it. We'll be contacting you directly about this. Groundworks is working with credit card companies to ensure new cards are issued, and hopefully those who use the store between that lengthy period of vulnerability, over a fucking year, for over a bleeping year, it was basically a year and 22 days! Have already changed their passwords there, and anywhere else the same sequence might be used. Other Evangelion online shops like Buyee and the Yahoo Store were not impacted by this breach. I want to stress, I want to say something. This is idiotic. Anybody else, if this would be eBay, Amazon, Target, Walmart, any other place, they would have immediately, boom, shut it the hell down. This is literally, like I said, it's like being in charge of a dam, the dam breaks, half the town's flooded, and then you sound the fucking alarm. 1,600 people are dead, your ass is fired, possibly looking at homicide charges for not warning people, and you're basically sitting there going, well, there was nothing I could do, but it's okay. We'll contact them directly. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. That'll solve everything! I just seriously cannot picture how pissed off people are. Hell, I'd be furious at this. I'd be looking at this like, okay, somebody's head's gonna go on a platter. I'd be like going, hey, I'd be talking to a lawyer. Hey, is there anything I can do? Is there anything I can do? Because I want to sue somebody for this. They put my information. They knew about this. It got all of a sudden like, oh my God, this is vulnerability for an entire year. They never bothered to check the fucking security. Oh, well, we had other things on our mind, pandemic and this and that. Oh, okay, pandemic, this and that. But for an entire year, for over a year, that's bullshit. I'd be pissed to high hell and back. I would be I'd be livid. and that be the end of it. Okay, somebody out there stop me if you've heard this one before. So, you collect something. You try to buy as many of them as you can. Gotta catch them all, right? It's like Pokemon. It's a disease. Gotta catch them all. Gotta get them all. Gotta get them all. Well, what would happen if you would try to set yourself on a mission to own every copy of a video game made by a fast food restaurant? Now we're talking some weird shit. So a wrestling man, Leroy the Human Tackboard Patterson, is on a mission to own all copies of Sneak King, and he's already got 2,706 copies of this game. So, what the hell drives you to spend your time and money procuring a couple thousand copies of Burger King's stealth action advert game, Sneak King? Well, either you've had some serious brain damage, or you're actually insane. Sneak King is a video game that was produced by Burger King for the Xbox 360 way back in 2006. Way back. Alongside Kart Game, Pocket Bike Racer, and Bumper Car Battler Big Bumpin', the games were sold in late November through December for $4 with purchase of a value meal. Sneak King was a stealth action game in which players take on the role of Burger King's creepy plastic-headed mascot, the Burger King, to deliver value meals to different customers. It proved the most popular of the three games, despite smelling of grease and stale fries. More than 2.7 million copies of the trio were sold during the promotion. However, the Human Tackboard himself here, though, plans to own as many copies of Sneak King as he possibly can. Over the weekend, the pro wrestler, as you may have seen, diving into piles of thumbtacks on national television, posted a photo of his Sneak King collection on Reddit. At 2,706 copies, he's quite far from catching them all, while still possessing far more Sneak King than anyone should. You're the only one that has... If you're going to end up owning every single copy, or even a majority of it, if you own 51% of what's left, because I guarantee you people are probably chucking these things in a goddamn trash can. There's probably an entire landfill of these things. And you're going to own every copy. It ain't going to be worth squat things. You're going to be the only one that has them. They're going to know exactly where to go for it. So you're going to go, $697 a pop. Hell no. Yeah. Yeah, according to Mr. Patterson, though, his collection began with one copy of each of the three Burger King games. Then he stumbled upon 50 copies of Sneak King at a thrift store. With 51 copies to his name, he started collecting Sneak King in earnest as a joke. Around 200 copies, he started a YouTube channel with friend and fellow wrestler Bobby Ramos, dedicated to chronicling the collection process. In the second episode, the pair rendezvous with a private collector in California, where they purchased 1,000 copies of the game, which they somehow fit into Leroy's tiny car. Yeah, we got a massive haul. SK Episode 2. We got 1,000 copies. Those of you that just got that reference, you're welcome. If you ask Mr. Patterson here why in the fucking hell he's doing this, he goes, the stock answer is, if they are worth something someday, we are rich. If they are worth nothing, it's a funny story and journey. Yeah, true. I mean, it's the journey that gets you there, not the destination. It's more of the journey of how you get there. But while I doubt the former is going to come to fruition, the latter definitely seems more... Yeah, it definitely seems more like a funny story and a journey. Yeah, I can't own the entire collection of Sneak King. How the hell did that happen? Don't ask. It's a fun journey. I got one of them each, and then I got 50 of them at a thrift store. Then a buddy of mine and I started a YouTube channel, and then we started getting collections out of our butt. And oh yeah, it was just holy crap. It was great. I'm gonna make a chair out of them. Oh. If nothing else, though, it's a good excuse to hang out with a friend and visit some mom-and-pop video game stores. And if it turns out that Burger King mascot is an actual demon from another dimension, hungry for the human soul, he'll go after Mr. Patterson first, and we'll appreciate his brave sacrifice. He died for us to basically not be eaten by the king. Yeah! Oh, God. Freaking... I can't... 2,700 copies. They're making copies. Can make it over 2,700 copies. Jesus Christ, that's insanity to me. I don't even think I can handle 2,700 of anything. Especially something that, first off, that's massive. That's gonna take up a lot of space. If you have like trading cards and you have like 2,700 copies of a trading card, well, that's not gonna take up a shit ton of space because they're small, they're thin. You can get a couple books and fill them up, and that might take up like maybe the space of, a small TV or something. It's not that massive. You have 2,700 copies of this freaking Burger King game. God. Well, I figured this way, if anybody ever wants a copy of Sneak King, they know exactly where to go. Yeah, they know where to go to. Hey, I want to buy one of your copies. No, they're mine. They're mine. I don't want to give them away. They're my children, my babies. I'm not getting rid of them. They're so loving to me. Over 2,700 of those. Holy shit. I don't even think I could. I don't even think I could handle that. Over 2,700 copies of Burger King's mascot game. No, I don't. I don't think I could handle that. I think I would probably lose my shit and go crazy. 2,700 over 2,700 copies of this game. That's what Mr. Patterson owns right now. Over 2,700 copies of this. I think I'd go crazy. I honest to God, I think I would go nuts. I think I would go crazy and go, why in the hell do you own that many? Are you insane? Are you out of your mind? Are you insane? Are you on drugs? Did you suffer some brain damage from those days when you were a wrestler? Did you go insane? I'm just kind of curious. I get it, the whole destination journey. Yeah, I searched for a game online for the longest time, that I found out that somebody on a Reddit post or some forum post that I had asked sent me a message through Twitter, or was it I think it was Twitter. They contacted me through Twitter. They're like, hey, you do realize that game's been up for free for like 10 years. Here's the website, and it still works, but the game sucks. I'm like, really? And I finally found it. I'm like, oh my God, it is here. Oh my God, it does suck. It did, by the way. It sucked bad. And the thing was, it was an old computer game. Because I heard it was like really cool. And the person's like, oh yeah, I found that you do know it sucks. And then I played it, and I'm like, oh my God, it does. It was a Japanese game. That's what threw me. And I'm like, oh my God, it does suck. Even for what it is, it was god awful. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. The journey was more fun than the destination, basically. It was more fun with the journey. But yeah, so that was that. But 2,700 copies. I think you need some help there. Well, get yourself a nice-sized tub. You can probably fit them all in. It'd be like, what's this? My Sneak King collection? Make a chair out of them. Hey, I think the game would probably. Hey, hold on, let me check it. I know there's a couple ROM sites. Let me check. I'm just kind of curious here. Hold on. I'm kind of curious. Because if it's up on the one ROM site that I know of, then I don't know what the hell you're smoking. Oh no, okay, this one doesn't have that. Okay, so this one doesn't have Xbox 360. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go to the other one. The one that I was thinking about doesn't have that. Hold on. There we go. I knew there was like one or two of them somebody had pointed out to me if I ever want to play like Xbox 360 games. Select publisher. Damn, I don't know who made the damn thing. Bet you nobody even dumped the ROM on this. It probably wasn't worth it. Nope. Nobody dumped the ROM on this. I mean, it makes sense. Why would you dump the ROM on it? Why would you even bother dumping the ROM? Oh, never mind. I found it. Oh my, yeah, I found it. Yeah, so okay. So you can easily, the ROM's out. You can easily just, like, play the damn thing. There is a ROM for it. I'm not going to say where it is for obvious reasons, but I just Google searched it. I honest to God, I just Google searched it. Yeah, so worst case scenario, you can string all the discs together, and you can make yourself this nice little wall art of your Sneak Kings. That's what I would do, because there's not gonna be worse shit. Oh, I love that. That's too damn funny. I'm telling you, that is too damn funny. Way too damn funny. Alright, everybody, and that's going to do it then this week for the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, folks, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Don't forget to check out the newer videos that get put up here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out Rantmas when that starts up on December 13th, the 12 Days of Rantmas. Looking forward to this. It's going to be one of my favorite video series so far that I've done, the 12 Days of Rantmas. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just looking forward to enjoying every single second of this. I still have the last 2 days I got to put up yet. I'll probably try to get those up on Tuesday. But yes, it's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. Check it out if you get a chance. It should be a lot of fun. I mean, seriously, it should be a lot of fun. I don't think I have, there wasn't any copyright issues with it. That was the one thing that I was worried about, was that there was going to be copyright issues. But there was none, happily, so that makes me extremely happy. I don't have to worry about copyright issues. But yeah, woohoo, that works. I'm excited about it. The 12 Days of Rantmas start on December 13th, so in 9 days from the day I'm recording it, 7 days from when you're listening, 8 days from when you're listening to it, it's when they begin on the 13th. I'm looking forward to this. I still have, like I said, 2 more to put up yet. I still have day 11 and day 12 to put up. Then I'm still trying to work on the Christmas special, the Christmas thing I'm going to be putting up for everybody, but this is going to be fun. So we got 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th up so far. So that's up to day, 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So I have up to day 10. I still have day 11 and 12 yet to do. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, so be sure to check it out, the 12 Days of Rantmas. I can't pitch this one enough, folks. Okay, this is my Rachmaninoff's third here. Okay, I'm really proud about this one. But yeah, above everything else, so folks, have a nice weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Enjoy the holidays. And until next week, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and I am out of here. Bye, everybody, and I will catch you all next time.